So, dann schauen wir mal zu der Möwe.
This place is very calming. The site is exceptional. It is easy to imagine that Sir Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
Dann zu dem Busch.
The body is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Und das Gras hier.
The vegetation behind the bush has been trampled. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
In welcher Position war Sir Carmichael, als er ermordet wurde?
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1 meter. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Hat Sir Carmichael seinen Mörder gesehen? Also mal das Opfer lag mit dem Rücken zum Strauch. Und niedergetretenes Gras hinter dem Strauch.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing. The killer has prepared his crime very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
The murderer struck with terrible savagery.
Yes, blood flowed. It's the first time he's attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother, Franklin Clark. I didn't get much out of him. He's yours. I must get the body removed.
Na dann ab zum Herrenhaus.
To be honest, this inspector seems rather obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer. Ah, here he is now. Please, Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is my brother's secretary, Miss Thora Gray.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you, mademoiselle. I find it hard to digest. There is something very viril about him. Franklin Clark is an adventurer, the sort of man that women like. There is something elegant about her. She has good taste, except perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
Hastings does not like very hot tea. He's going to blow on his cup for a good while before drinking.
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who was familiar with his habits?
Everybody knew he took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
And did people of the village know Sir Carmichael's habits?
I don't know. It's possible.
What were you doing last night?
After dinner, I went to my bedroom. At 11 in the evening, the telephone rang. It was the police. I went to look for my brother.
Was it your favorite novel?
The Railway Children by Edith Nesbit. I know it's a children's book, but it's enthralling.
So it was you who found the body.
Yes, along with the gardener.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been near the house.
Miss Clark.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
Hastings, while our host is gone, let's examine the drawing room.
But, Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
I take full responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Na dann stöbern wir mal ein bisschen herum, würde ich sagen. Schauen wir uns als erstes mal den Tisch hier an.
Comside's private collection. Purchases since 1920. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark's collection.
Dann schauen wir sich mal der Reihe nach die Platzdeckchen an.
A tiger. A turtle. A dragon. It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic. A crane?
Und zu guter Letzt die Teekanne.
Dragon, dragon, dragon. Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collection's theme.
So, dann gehen wir in den hinteren Teil. Richtung Kamin.
Sir Carmichael's collection could rival that of a major museum.
Und zu dem Schrank.
The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me. Each cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him. Turtle, the dragon, the crane, and the tiger. I think I've already seen this motif somewhere.
So, dann drehen wir die alle mal so, dass der Punkt zum Drachen zeigt. Dann können wir das Ganze so drehen, dass der Kranich oben ist.
The position of each motif resembles that of those on the table.
Und jetzt müssen wir auf die Farben achten. Da brauchen wir oben rot. Oben und unten rot. Auf der rechten Seite brauchen wir weiß.
I think I heard a bang.
Passt.
Could it be this cupboard? This is interesting. Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comsite Churton, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer. I confess I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year. Hospitalization would not help in her case, so I advise you to keep her at home and provide her with as much morphine as required to ease her last moments. Yours sincerely, Ernest Logan. These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.